Pretty exciting this morning as we pulled up the anchor.
It was not exciting at all. It was horrifying.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Rev, and we are continuing our journey on America's Great Loop.
Yeah.
Aboard the Here's to Us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Kind of a short trip today, but pretty exciting this morning as we pulled up the anchor.
It was not exciting at all. It was horrifying.
Baie Fine, yes. So anyway,
our first anchor by ourselves.
Yeah, it was raining.
Our first anchor by ourselves, because when we actually did our first anchor, we had friends encouraging us, telling us everything to do. But to this anchor, no, we're on our own.
The anchor came up just fine, but it also came up with a bunch of weeds on it. So
that's an understatement. It was like a ball of seaweed just everywhere.
Yeah, as the anchor came up, we had to pretty much pick the seaweed off of the chain as it came up, wash that off. And it was raining out there too.
Yeah, raining.
So luckily there was not a lot of current or anything. So we just kind of reeled the anchor in, took our time with it, and disgusting seaweed and mud on it. But we got it all washed off.
Apparently that's what the Canadian geese like to eat. So whenever it's coming up and we've got this stuff, I have the boat hook chiseling it off, trying to get it, and when it would fling over, the geese would go over there to it.
Yeah, so they had breakfast this morning anyway.
You're welcome. And Canadian geese.
We got out of the Baie Fine, navigated our way out, and it was raining, and not a lot of wind, but just kind of a dreary morning until we got out into the open.
Pretty much followed the same path into that narrow channel that we went to see the pool, followed that back out into the big water.
Yeah, to the big water, and it was pretty calm. So one of the things we tried to do was to make the 12 o'clock opening of the swing bridge here, and unfortunately we started a little bit too late. We powered it up, and we got the turbochargers cleaned out. But at some point I just realized we're not going to make it, and I didn't want to cut across any water, have anything dangerous happen. So we stayed on the channel, throttled back, and got there about a half hour early for the 1 o'clock opening, and tried to do a little ballet in the channel there to keep the boat from creeping up on the bridge too much. But bridge opened. It opens on the hour. It takes 6 minutes to open. It's open for 3 minutes, and then 6 minutes to close. So about 15 minutes overall that it's open. We were the first ones through.
I'm out here on this side. Are you going in the left side? Okay. I don't see any red or green markers. Okay. Alright. Got the green light on the bridge at the bottom lower left. See it? I'm doing a video. There was a cute little lighthouse on the way before we had to do our maneuvering for what would you say, about a half hour,
Yeah,
40
about a half
minutes?
hour. Yeah, about a half hour. So
there.
anyway, I had time to kind of figure out where we're going to tie up. I got the instructions from Little Current Town Dock, and although we had the instructions of a port side bow-in entrance into the slip, we had a hard time finding the slip, communicating with the dock hands who had the portable radio. So we eventually did find it and docked uneventfully, and had a little lunch at the Anchor Inn.
It was windy, but Sam really did a nice job of docking once again.
Yeah, there's a little bit of current here, as they call it, little current. So there's a little bit of current.
Oh, brother.
Anyway.
The town is really cute. Within walking distance, we went to a nice restaurant called Anchor Inn, and had some ice cream. It was so then we had some, and then walked back to the boat.
Yeah, and so our plans were to anchor tomorrow. However, the weather's not cooperating, so we're just kind of gotta watch and see and be flexible. But I think we're about 3 days getting back to the good old USA.
Do you think we can be flexible?
Yeah, I think so. We have to be flexible. We're on a boat.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, we will talk to you soon down the line. Who knows where we'll be tomorrow? All right. See ya. Bye.